Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Day 4.
Yep.
We are in
Little Rock.
stupid hot Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yep.
But it is only 96 degrees compared to yesterday's 100 degrees in Memphis. However, it's nice and sunny. It's not raining. It's not storming or anything crazy like that. So we're blessed that way. Whole Hog Cafe is our destination for this evening for supper. We're about to go in here and check it out and see what it's like in Little Rock, day 4. We'll check it when we're done. All right, y'all. I don't know what's happening, but the closer we got to the Mississippi River, the more impossible it became to find some macaroni and cheese in this place.
In the barbecue places.
In the barbecue places. I'm gonna get some macaroni and cheese for us over with. Look, we're over here at Whole Hog Cafe in Little Rock, Arkansas. And what we ended up having to get on their menu, they had it was kind of a platter. You could order a platter. Yeah, sample platter. And it came with pork, beef, ribs, and then some sides, which is like beans and potato salad and coleslaw. So we ordered that, and she asked if we wanted to switch anything out on it and make for something that's not on there. And I said, well, we really would like to have some chicken. So they either serve a half a chicken, which we didn't want a half a chicken plus all that other stuff. That'd be too much food for us because, you know, we got
pulled chicken.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was we switched the pulled pork for chicken, which is actually their pulled or chopped chicken. So that's what we got. So we ended up getting the brisket. It was like a sliced deli type sliced brisket. Yeah. Sliced real thin like deli. And then they had the ribs, and then we had the pulled chicken, chopped chicken, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Baked beans, which they tasted all right. They weren't bad. They taste like a can of pork and beans with some barbecue sauce in it. I know what pork and beans taste like. I grew up eating those. That's what it tastes like. So they weren't bad. The coleslaw and then the potato salad. We'll get to that. We'll get to those things in a minute.
Okay.
So right off the bat, Pam gets into the chicken.
Oh, the chicken was really good. That was like the first bite I took was chicken.
Once again, we find the chicken out here in the western side of the Midwest is off the hook.
Yeah.
Off the hook chicken.
It was really good.
I think it was pretty good. I don't know if it was dang good or off the hook. If you want to rate it, it's when you're comparing it to Rendezvous in Memphis. Rendezvous in Memphis chicken was just off the hook.
Yeah. It's hard to compare it because it was Rendezvous gave us a whole piece of chicken.
The whole breast, chicken breast.
Yeah.
Here they probably gave us a whole chicken breast. They just chopped it up first.
Yeah.
So chicken gets a thumbs up.
Yeah.
The brisket.
The brisket was really good.
It was good.
But it's thin sliced, so it's more like sandwich.
It's hard.
Thing.
It's hard to tell because it is brisket.
And they cut
it real thin, so it makes it taste different that way.
Yeah. Well, and I think they cut all the fat off of it and then slice it real thin.
Yeah. So
where we're used to getting a thick slice that's got the fat on there still, so you get all that.
So what do you give on the brisket?
It's still a thumbs up. It's
still
really
a thumbs
good.
up
Yes.
on it. It's good brisket.
It was
good
good.
Brisket. And by the way, I think I looked on the menu, and all these meats you can order like bulk.
In bulk,
yeah. You can order in bulk, or you can just order that particular meat and have a bunch of it, whatever. And then there was the ribs.
The ribs.
And we had
what was the rib?
We had a long discussion while we were licking the pig fat from our fingers at the table, and I say the ribs here came off the bone easier than they did at Rendezvous in Memphis.
I say that too. They were really good.
But I think the flavor was this. I mean, they tasted it good. They both tasted off the hook ribs. So you can't go wrong with the ribs here. They cook the ribs pretty close to the way I would cook them here, because when they serve them, it looked to me like they would smoke the ribs, and then right before they take the ribs off, they'll glaze them with some barbecue sauce, just to get the barbecue sauce caramelized and put like a little bit of a coating, on the ribs, which is the way I like them. That's the way I cook them. So
and the meat didn't fall off the bone when you touch the bone, right. But as soon as you put it in your mouth, and it just, like the bone pulled away. It came right up. Any pressure whatsoever to take it off.
So here's our debate at this point in the game. So we're giving Whole Hog, I think, at least a 4-star rating.
Oh yeah.
4 out of 5, at least that. I don't know if I'm gonna give them a 4.5. They did have some nice blues music playing in the background, and they were nice and everything.
And they had sauce choices.
Oh yeah, they had 6 different sauces. They had the number one was their own sauce, that was my favorite, and then they had number 2 was, I think, a Carolina vinegar base.
Yeah. 3 was the spicy.
Which, by the way, since we've lived in eastern North Carolina and got some real vinegar-based barbecue sauce, this was not it, but it was good. It was vinegary and it was good. Number 3, their number 3 sauce was the same as number 2 except spicy.
Yeah.
The number 4 was supposed to be
I don't remember now.
That was the Memphis style, what they called the Memphis style. I'll throw the picture up there so y'all can see them all, and I'll try to leave it up there long enough so you can see it. And then the number 5 was their number 1 sauce, but more molasses.
That's the Kansas City.
And they call that their Kansas City version. It has a lot of molasses in it.
Yeah.
And then that was
5.
Number 6.
Yeah, number 6 was the mustard.
6 was the.
They said it was the South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina mustard.
But that
vinegar base.
That was really good.
It was that sauce particular. I like mustard sauce. I usually call it Georgia barbecue sauce, but either way, South Carolina, Georgia, they're both mustard based. But it was
dang good.
Yeah. Pam, she tried that mustard sauce with that chicken like the first bite, and she about fell out off the table. I was like, dang, I gotta try some of that. I went over and sopped it right up off of her plate, and it was good. It was real good. So so the sauces were dang good. The sauces were off the hook. All the meats were good. I would say that the ribs were really good. They're not the best ribs I've ever had, but they're really good. I'd eat them a bunch of times. So yeah, this is a place to go in Little Rock if you want to come to Little Rock. I think there's like 3 or 4 different locations here in town somewhere.
I think there's 3 of them in Little Rock. There may be another one that's outside of Little Rock.
Yeah, so if you get on the other side of Mississippi River and you get a craving flung on you for barbecue ribs or chicken or
Whole Hog Cafe.
Yeah, come to Whole Hog Cafe and try the sauces and get you a little. I asked a girl, I said, do y'all got macaroni and cheese? She was like, not today. I'm like, but I'm not going to be here tomorrow or the day after.
I think they have special sides each day.
Yeah, so
today was gumbo, but we didn't get gumbo.
It's all right. It's not the end of my world yet. But anyway, it is preventing them from getting a 4.5 star, though. The macaroni and cheese is. Or the lack of.
The lack there.
All right, look, this is day 4 here in Little Rock at Whole Hog Cafe Barbecue, and we're having a good time checking these barbecues out. Oh, by the way, that's what I was going to tell you. We were having this discussion about which of the 4 that we've been to are the best. What order do we rate them? And we're not agreeing. I don't think we're agreeing on that yet. So I think Martin's Barbecue in Nashville so far is my favorite of all the ones we've tried.
We agree on that.
So right now, Martin's will be number 1.
I think number 2 is going to be Rendezvous. And this whole hog will be number 3. And then
I would say
the Chattanooga barbecue place that said rib on the side of the building, but wanted to serve tacos. Yeah, that'd be they're going to be number 4, and I'm pretty confident it's a good. Chattanooga was a good place to eat. They got good barbecue stuff.
But we wouldn't call it a barbecue.
But I wouldn't call it a barbecue place. So they're gonna. I'm just gonna guarantee you on my list they're gonna just keep falling down and down and down and down.
But they get bonus points for having goats.
Yeah, they get bonus points for being different. All right. So Pam puts it Martin's in Nashville number 1.
Yeah. Then the whole hog number 2.
This place
and
here, Little Rock number 2.
Yeah.
And then she put Rendezvous at number 3, y'all.
Because
she's gonna get some comments.
Probably.
She's gonna get some comments down below because of that.
They're very close, but this place has multiple choices of barbecue sauce if you so desire.
Yeah, that's a plus.
And I liked the ribs here better.
She liked the ribs better
than the Rendezvous.
They were a little more tender, but I think
I liked that glaze they put on top of it.
Yeah.
At the end,
it's tough.
So maybe I just have a sweet tooth.
No, it's tough because I'm saying they're like tied for second. Is what I'm really saying.
They're
because
real close.
You can stand out in the alley and smell pig smoking.
I know.
Over there in Memphis on the other side of the river.
And it is the ambiance adds to it. Yeah. The waiters wear a bow tie, and here you got to walk up.
I don't care what the waiters are wearing.
I'm just saying. Here you had to walk up to the.
What's that? If that waiter's wearing a bow tie or no tie, don't change how that meat tastes in my mouth.
It helps with the overall presentation. There's always you got to figure that in.
Let me tell you how good. I'm gonna tell you how good this barbecue sauce, this Georgia mustard barbecue sauce in here was, and then we're gonna cut this video. She's not allowed to brush her teeth before we go to bed tonight because when I kiss her goodnight, I want to lick that. Mustard sauce off her lips. That's what I want to do before I go to bed.
They sell it, honey. I'll go buy some. Let me go get it.
All right, look. Okay. So, now this is day 4. And we're in Little Rock. So tomorrow we're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that'll be day 5. And
they should have really good beef there.
We're going to find out how barbecue is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I know from past journeys that once you get out west, like Oklahoma, Texas area, they're kind of cattle people, and it's hard to find pig out there. It's hard to find pig. This ain't. We'll find it, hopefully.
Oh, we'll find it.
Anyway, so that's Little Rock. Whole Hog Cafe, y'all. Stay tuned for day 5.
I'm going to get some
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I'm going to get some mustard.
You just want
sauce.
to kiss me. That's what you want. We'll see y'all.